What we present to you today is TechFoul, a simple way of analysing head-to-head matches in Dota 2.
This is our server architecture diagram. There's a lot of moving parts, but thanks to Holberton, we're able to build something that's not very janky, works, and we got something to show for you today.
All our stuff on the left side, Luke had built, so it's just basically the MySQL database where you SQLize to then send that data across to a templating system which we use EJS to then display that onto our homepage.
This information is not easy to come by, and it's scattered all over the web, so we tried to just get it, what was most fundamental, put it in one place, make it easy to understand, and bring as many people into the fold as we could.
Why did you choose MongoDB as your database schema or database driver instead of something else?
It was to do with the kind of information that we were dealing with. Certain things, they fit quite well into an SQL database, but for Mongo we wanted to use nested information. So for example, you'd have a match. The idea of the match would be a particular bit of information. Within that, you'd have two teams. Within those two teams, they'd have all their separate statistics. And we found that on MongoDB, it was much easier to handle that kind of information rather than trying to use SQL.
When acquiring data from the source, have you ever thought about the chance that they might block your IP or change their layout down the track?
That's probably one of my big fears. If they block my IP, then I look at setting up proxies for it as well. If the data changes, it's just not going to appear. Nothing's going to go into the database because it's not the right type. So that's further research that I have to look into. I was looking for APIs to fix that fact, but it's just an issue that they don't exist yet in the Dota API. So I have to work on something else. It's only meant to only be temporary until I can find a proper API source.
What led you to the decision of using those colors to make your website more accessible to people with compromised vision?
We chose those specific colors to try and, with all those types of games as well, you've always got the, red versus blue or those sort of colors mainly. So we wanted to try and stick to some sort of variant of that color. But we also tied in, obviously, the light and dark mode as well, just so that, if we had any issues with somebody not being able to, see it in that dark mode or wanted a preference of something else, we had another option there for them.